George Wythe with a 20-point lead, ball on their own 30. Again, once again, Simmons back in shotgun formation. He's got motion to the left-hand side, and they're going to run it that way. They're going to give it to Wells. Wells is going to go up, and he's going to get about 8 yards on the carry. Second down and 2 as we are crossing the 6-minute mark here left in the ball game. 27-7. First ball game of the season I can remember. Neither team has taken a timeout. Each of them had 3 left in the first half. They've got 3 here, each of them in the second half. I don't know if Coach Housewright wants to start using some of them, if they can stop them here and try to get the ball back. As they're going to give the snap, and Simmons is going to pull it out this time, and he's going to be taken back. Great play in the backfield by Calhoun. Simmons faked it to Wells. He was trying to go outside, and he got tackled by Calhoun for about a -1 on the play. So, third down and 5 yards for George Wythe. They're content to let the clock run. Clock will be under 5 minutes when they snap the ball. Again, next week, Gate City goes home. Homecoming at Legion Field as they welcome the Marion Scarlet Hurricanes to Legion Field. Again, that ball game starts at 7 next week. As here's on third down, they're going to throw outside. They've got outside number 19, Braden Thompson, with another catch. Just a 5-yard in, and he was able to connect. Thompson, though, does come up a little bit limp. He looks, or a little bit, he does limp. He is limping pretty much as he comes off the field. Looks like he may hurt his left leg. We'll have to see on that. As, again, this is a very deep George Wythe team, especially at the skill position. They just bring out somebody else, again, with a lot of speed. Most of their upperclassmen are in their skill positions. Again, that's one of the reasons why they're 4-1 here in Region 1C. All right, so they're going to, George Wythe's got the football. They're going to give it up the middle. Dason McMillan, once again, with a carry. He's going to get about 4, maybe 5 yards on the play as we cross down over 4 minutes left here in the football game. George Wythe now trying to slow things up. Of course, that offense, first half, 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. They've not scored since. They've kind of taken the foot off their accelerator a little bit. Gate City has continued to do well, chug along, but again, a couple of unfortunate turnovers and turnovers on downs. As there's going to be another run up the middle by Wells, and he's going to gain maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be third down and a long 4 for George Wythe. 3:25 left. Clock runs. Again, if things hold here, Gate City would fall to 1-5, 0-3 in conference play as they come back and get ready for 3 out of 4 at home. Again, it all starts next Friday night. This time, George Wythe comes up. They got 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. They're going to pitch it to the right-hand side, give it to Wells. Wells is going to run. He's going to go all the way down to about the 31-yard line of Gate City. And there's going to be a flag on the play, and they're going to call it maybe, yep, as it's going to be illegal block in the back by George Wythe. They cracked. They had 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Looked like they did. Somebody cracked back on Carson Jenkins, and they got him for a block in the back. So that's going to be the 4th penalty of the night for George Wythe. Gate City has 5. And again, 2:58 left in the ball game. George Wythe is backed up to their own 46-yard line. Make it third down and 14. Paintsville has a halftime lead over Union. That game's at 14-6. Tennessee High leads Volunteer 41-0 at halftime. Make it 42. They did get the extra point. All right, so George Wythe's got it. They're going to snap it, and he's going to go deep with it. He's going to throw it down, and it's going to be knocked away. Great play by Jenkins, but I think they're going to call pass interference. He went all the way down, threw it all the way down about 15-yard line. However, they're going to say that Jenkins interfered. Don't know exactly that would be the correct call at this point, but again, both of them, they were kind of chicken fighting as they went down the field. Could have went either way, but they're going to call Gate City with the penalty. So, ball was placed all the way back at their 46-yard line, so they're going to walk it off here. They're going to call it 15 yards. That gets it down to the 39-yard line of Gate City. 2:38 left. Gate City down by 20. As the play comes in, still Cole Simmons is with the whole way here. No one's really substituted much in terms of other players at this point. George Wythe, 2 splits, 2 receivers in the back, and they got 1 tight end. As the snap, they're going to give it to Wells once again. Wells is going to be swallowed up front there by Calhoun and number 8, Jacob Strong. Clock runs 2:20 and counting. Unfortunate theme sorted to pop up again. Gate City with a lot of opportunities, just not able to break through. Again, 2 fourth-down conversions that went awry, 2 turnovers, and the big plays of George Wythe has been the undoing for the Blue Devils tonight. As they give it again to Wells, who goes up the middle, and he's going to gain about 4, maybe 5 yards. 1:50 left as the clock runs. Again, make sure you stay with us for the James River Advisors postgame show. Scores and highlights from around the region. Again, we'll wrap everything up here, talking about the scoring, some of the stats, and get you ready for Marion next week. As, again, once again, George Wythe back in shotgun formation, tied into the right-hand side, 2 splits, and 2 backs. Letting the clock run. Simmons got it, and he's going to give it up to Wells. Wells is going to go up the middle, and he's going to go all the way in for a touchdown from 33 yards out. Ravon Wells from 33 yards with 1:16 left in the ball game extends the lead to 33-7. As into the ball game will be Yanni Capranius to try to kick the extra point. Run right up the middle, and he got behind the defense. Of course, he's got the speed, and he turned it on there. 33-yard touchdown jaunt. Extra point, snap, up, kick is good. 34-7. George Wythe leads. 1:16 left in the ball game. We'll stay right here. Looks like Lebanon has jumped back up on top of Marion. That ball game going back and forth. Lebanon now leads 24-21. Correction again on that Volunteer Tennessee High score. Tennessee High leads 42-0 over Volunteer. Gibbs leads Sevier County 27-20. Again, Abington with the lead over Wise Central. That's 28-19. Paintsville, as they start the second half, Paintsville has a 14-6 lead. Tazewell continues to lead, and they've now extended the lead over Honaker. It is 25-14. Bulldogs over the Tigers. As we're getting ready to kick off here, another score came in. Greenville 49, Central nothing. 1:16 left here as George Wythe has a 34-7 lead. Kick is up and goes to Jenkins. He gets it about the 14-yard line, and he's going to return it up to about the 26-yard line. Eastside has scored. It is 35-6 now for that ball game. And at halftime again, Dobbins been at Jeff County. That ball game 14-0. We thought it might be a pretty tough ball game for the Indians. Again, they play. Jeff County plays great at home, and they are doing it right now. So, Gate City under center in the T formation. Blanton's with the football. Blanton's going to gain maybe about 6 yards. Good run for Blanton. That's his 6th carry of the night. As DeAndre Mack looks like he's coming to the ball game. 50 seconds left. 34-7. George Wythe with the lead. Strong comes out. They're in the T formation once again. 2 tight ends, and it's going to be a pass. They're going to throw it to DeAndre Mack. Mack's got the football, and he's going to keep running, and they're going to gain tackle him about the 32-yard line. Great play, great pass. It was just a quick streak. He went down the field, got behind the defensive back. Reed, if he could have let him just a little bit more, he would have had a touchdown, but he's tackled. He's about the 32-yard line as clock winds. 25 seconds left. And they're going to give the ball this time to Blanton, who goes up and is going to keep on his feet. Great job. He's inside the 20, down to the 12. And Blanton all the way down to about the 12, 13-yard line. Last 2 plays, they've covered a lot of territory here. Too little, too late, as they will mark the ball on the 13-yard line. Reed's got the play. 10 seconds left. Let's see if they can get it off. Can Gate City score here? 3, 2, 1, and they will not be able to. That, my friends, is the ball game. Gate City with some opportunities, look good in spots. George Wythe with big plays and able to capitalize on the mistakes. Comes out of here with a win. 34-7 is your final score. We'll be back with the James River Advisors postgame show. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Two out of every 3 people will need an assisted living community at some point in their life. We here at Elmcroft of Johnson City want to help to guide you through the process and decisions and believe in you as a person, not as a number. If you do have questions and want to be treated with the value you deserve, we invite you to call or come to our location for a free, no-obligation tour and meal. To schedule a tour, call us today at 423-282-0280. That's 423-282-0280. We are located at 406 East Mountain View Road in Johnson City. You can check us out on the web at elmcroft.com. Elmcroft of Johnson City is an Eclipse senior living community. Just as our Blue Devils work hard and work together to execute their game plan for another Gate City victory, James River Advisors works hard with and for their clients to help them achieve financial victories and peace of mind investments. Your local office in Gate City is managed by Edwin Cox, and he is ready to take care of your needs and believes in establishing long-lasting relationships with his clients based on trust. He is ready to help you with college planning, financial planning, investments, and much, much more. So give him a call today at 276-690-8014. Again, that's 276-690-8014. He's located at 122 East Jackson Street next to Dollar General in Gate City.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here live from Wytheville, Virginia, again on the campus of George Wythe High School at Pendleton Field. George Wythe scored their first 4 possessions of the game. Gate City, with their opportunities, drove down the field. A couple of miscues, a couple things went off, and it leads to a 30